The engine has been installed, but it still looks like a real mess, only because the Japanese just love to put on this model all kinds of vacuum tubes and hoses and stuff everywhere. The front motor mounts are put in right here. You can see where they've been connected. The other motor mounts are right down there, here, and here, I think if you can see, let me see where my finger is, right there. The back shock mount holds up the rear end from here to down here, and I put it on the tire just to hold it there. The next thing that I can do is to mount most of the vacuum lines, which the carburetor has two of them right down here, and the carburetor goes right underneath this cross member and hooks up right, I think you can see it a little bit. You see it right there, right down in here. When I got a new O-ring and a new I bought a new O-ring for this carburetor mount right here. I'm going to put that on with a little bit of Moto Seal, and then this will come out. This area will come out right here, and I'll be able to sachet the carburetor mouth onto it. Sachet, what a word. Before I do that, I have to make sure that these vacuum lines are hooked up down here. Now, the reason I didn't rebuild the carburetor this time is because I've already rebuilt it. I've taken this out and rebuilt it all by myself without any instructions. It worked fine. But the trick now is to make sure that all the hoses are routed through the frame the way they're supposed to be and not kinked, and then to reroute your electrical main wire harness, which will go in here, and then it goes right underneath that. I'll go like this. I'll lift this up, stick this underneath through there, and clip that down. All of the power wires and starter wires from the alternator will go, I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly how it went, but they go up somewhere in the frame like here, and they go into this setup right here where you can see the two outlets for them. And then I'll take these wires apart and clean them just to check them out. So that's the next thing, is to get all hoses correct, and then to start putting the electrical together. And I can put the wheel on, and I can put the gas tank in, which is behind the Dio, and also the exhaust pipe, not as fancy as mine, but that's behind the Dio. And the only engine component that's going to be required to do is to install the radiator right there and the radiator pump, along with the reservoir and assorted miscellaneous that go on this. But the main thing is to make sure that I have all the diagrams correct and hooked up and ready to go. So the engine is, the new rebuilt engine is in the Honda RUCKUS. It does look kind of strange without all the fairings and seats and things on it, but that's what it looks like. And we will go and check you want to check every vacuum nipple, like this one right down here. I don't know what goes to that, but I'll find out. Your spark plug is already put in. The lower hose down here is put in for the reed valve for the exhaust, and then that's routed up right here, and that will go into our little, this is your air cleaner, and that one hose I just showed you will go right there. And then of course this area right here, this goes on the end of the carburetor, and I've got to clean this out. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just want to get it clean because I want to have everything in good shape. Okay, I'm going to post this and take a break, as I've been at this a few hours now. So I hope you like Project Honda RUCKUS, the total rebuild. The motor has been installed.